The Quiet Storm with Trayvon Edwards.
Yeah, I think it's funny that Trey every day now comes on with a hoodie or a hat on, like since the nigga shaved his head.
Yeah, dog. He's not.
Are you
Trey
talking
hasn't
right
fully
now?
embraced it.
Hold on, are you talking?
No, I'm
Just
not. No. Can you hear me?
The
Yeah.
nigga was just staring at us. I'm
He
like,
was like,
No.
I'm gonna put
Because
my.
I was focused. I was clicking the actual settings on the screen, so I wasn't even really looking at y'all like that.
okay. I was like, why is this nigga staring at me like this? All right. Yo, Trevor. Okay, so because I didn't quite understand Ben's notes. What do I have to do here?
So
You gotta explain to people who are looking it up, right?
Yeah, so we need to explain that wasn't in his notes. I just realized shit, we didn't say anything about it. So we just kind of just yes, explain to the people in your open, just explain to the people that the main show will now be on and will now be on the Patreon page.
Yeah.
So if you want to get the main show like you normally do, as fast as you normally do, you got to Patreon page. If not, we'll be putting out segments each day.
Yeah. Brick by brick. All right. Let me see. Is there anything else that he wanted? I'm ready. We go right now.
If we want, we can continue the roasting of Sean in this part with this blue cheese shit. I mean this ranch shit, because the fact that homie was asking,
he tried to flip it onto Trey, but it was like no.
Yeah,
I be feeling bad.
Trey played the reverse Uno card. No, sir.
Yeah, he really thought he had Trey.
I'm too good at this shit, man. Like Sean don't understand.
Yeah, leave all this in for the cold open. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the newly redesigned Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. My name's Amino Hassan. That's John Gervais. That's Trayvon Edwards. You might have noticed shit was a little weird last week. That's right. We're changing things up. We're making things a little bit different, right? And here's how the new format goes. Me, Jerv, and Trey, we're going to record a full episode of BOMM for you. If you want to listen to that episode in full, you've got to be a Patreon. Patreon.com/countthethings. If you're like, I'm used to getting my BOMM for free. How are you going to charge me for some shit that used to be free? I'm not, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it to you for free in little chunks, though. You get 10 to 15 minutes on Monday and 10 to 15 minutes on Tuesday and so on and so forth throughout the week. And so if you want your BOMM fix and you don't want to, wait for it, patreon.com/countthethings. And it's not like that's the only thing you get. Obviously, you get the overflow episodes where we've been reviewing House of the Dragon. You get the watch-alongs that we've been doing for movies and for football games and all types of. We might have one for opening night as well of the NBA coming up this week. And you get access to Discord. You get a lot of things if you're a Patreon. But if you are a BOMM listener, you're like, I'm used to getting all of my BOMM on Monday. I'm telling you right now, patreon.com/countthethings. That's the way to do it. If you're like, hey, man, times are tough, I can't afford to do that, no worries. It's just going to be a little bit at a time. Kind of like when you have Spotify, not premium. You get them ads in the middle. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. We've got a great show for you guys today. We're reviewing, as always, Atlanta and Power, which only has one more episode after this one left. Plus, we'll talk about some other things. But more importantly, we get a lot of questions that arose from these two shows. Questions that we're going to ask of one another. Life questions, if you will. Before we do that, Why does Sean keep doing this, man?
He does it
Why
to
does he do it
himself.
He does it to himself. Like you don't even come on the pod. Like I know he's busy and all, but like, damn, man, like you're just giving us content at this point.
Like I told him, is he lonely? Like he's texting us in the grocery store, searching for ranch dressing in New York City, and then complains about a brand that maybe has organic, and he tries to throw me in the loop just to check. And I think that was the thing. He tried to throw a punch on me, and it fucking backfired.
Yeah, as it tends to do a lot. That's the part I don't get, John. It's like this is how it almost always goes. You
have yet to win one.
It's not even that. It's just like it's also. It's not like they bust shots. He busted back. This is like, hey, it's a peaceful day in the neighborhood. Little kids running bicycles, right? It's sunny. Girls doing the double dutch over here. One guy watering his lawn. Here comes Sean, run around the block, roll down the window, pull out the gun, and then shoot his own tire somehow. He's stuck in the middle of the street. And Trey walking up, I was like, oh, you was trying to shoot me?
Every time, it never fails. Like first of all, he's ordering 20-piece wings. He complains that he doesn't have enough dip. So he goes to the grocery store. For one, whatever establishment that he got it from, the ranch is not going to match. Like you just never could just dip your finger in the sauce and say, you know what? They use this. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. And then secondly, he wanted Hidden Valley out of all brands, dog. Just like, yo, I need Hidden Valley. It's going to make it taste much better. Like it's not Ballsworthy.
Here we go. So this is he's holding up a picture of what looks like it's called Brianna's Homestyle Classic Buttermilk Ranch Dressing. The little title on top of it says, dress your salad in good taste. And he says, the only ranch the store has, SMFH. This some Trey ranch. Trey responds,
I was minding my business. Yeah,
this is out the blue. This is the first message in this string. Trey responds, I'll slap you.
Yeah, I lost. Yo, hold on. When I saw that, I spit out my juice because I'm like, this nigga just went straight to I'll slap you.
He disrespected me now.
Don't disrespect me like that. Niggas looking for dressing. And Sean said, that high-end eating ranch. Ha, 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 ha. I don't even know what to do. Trey, that shit tastes like bullshit. This is what I know Trey just talking. I love when Trey just talks. That's how whatever this nigga's about to say, I'm about to shit on.
Oh, everything. I'm gonna make it real rough for him now.
So then Sean said, go to another store, let my wings get cold. Trey, nigga, go to a real store. Sean says, I'm hot. Germ, ha, you were asking for dressing advice? Nigga, pick one and dip, man. Nigga at Whole Foods looking for a regular brand.
That is a wild concept.
And then Sean said, I need that Hidden Valley ranch. Trey, you about to pay $12 for that bullshit. Sean, man, I'm at the market up the street. Trey, NYC kicking Sean's ass. Your boy the bodega could have Instacarted some American ranch. Sean, I love the bodega. I don't have one close. NYC close, but basically right outside. Ha ha ha. Stop moving like a nigga who's never been nowhere. Everything Trey says is an attack at this point. You make too much money not to Instacart. Here comes Jerp. He's a label slut, so he can't buy regular stuff anymore. For ranch, my nigga? He finally finds a ranch. He says, let's get it. Man, Instacart, hell no. Then he says, this Hidden Valley more expensive than the organic shit. And that's what Jerv comes in with. Bro, why are you including us in your grocery shopping journey? Don't you have to give bets?
Yo.
Trey, you lonely?
Oh shit.
Fuck both of y'all. I saw that organic ranch and I thought of Trey. Trey, nigga smiling at his phone. Now he just trying some shit he definitely has in his pantry. Y'all don't want to know how much I just paid for 20 wings. Why didn't your wings come with ranch? That's the better question, says Jerv. Trey says, I don't. I literally turned on my stove for the first time in nearly 2 years. That's true. If you listen to the last episode, Trey revealed to us that he hadn't cooked since he moved in. Until he found out he's got some health issues. So now you gotta
eat cleaner.
And
I can't eat none of the shit. And I can't even eat the shit that the nigga even talking about. I can't eat nothing of the shit.
Well, not before you accuse him. Now a nigga being cheap with his wings. Why didn't it come with dipping sauce? It did. It just needed extra. Damn.
Yeah, the damn was wild. Damn. like, come on, guys, leave me alone.
Yeah. But again, which would be all right, except for the fact that nigga, you started this shit.
You started it, bro.
It was kids double dutching and on bicycles. And you were watering lawns, and this nigga came rolled down the block. So Jerv said that's nasty work if you mixing sauces. I don't even know if that's true. But I like that.
It is gross, though. It is gross.
That's disgusting.
Because you might get like a tangy
ranches,
and then because all ranch, like obviously, you can be like, a cheaper brand and what's the name tastes the same. Sometimes it don't. Like one be tangy, one of have like fat free, one is buttermilk. Like ranch get weird sometimes. Like, and you be like,
the only ranch I don't like the ones that be watery. I don't like the watery ones.
And that's the thing. You don't never know because he probably got the plain tub that just has like. Who knows, bro? That probably is like the assorted one they got for like a whole, Costco brand,
or it might be some homemade shit.
Homemade, some places, some house made. They do it in house, so you never know.
Ranch is overrated too, by the way.
Here you go. Go for it. Go ahead. Say it.
So
what you gonna say?
Jerv is team blue cheese, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why?
Do you like extra shit on your ranch?
Because I've just only fucked with blue cheese like my whole life. My mom, I think when I was younger, my mom eats blue cheese. Well, she did. She doesn't really do salads that much anymore, or she does a different dressing now. But when I was younger, she always ate blue cheese. So whenever she would get shit, she would always have blue cheese. So to me, blue cheese was just what you what you got. And then I found out,
So when you taste ranch, what happened?
I'm not saying ranch is bad. I'm just saying, like, blue cheese is like up here, like ranch is like clearly like.
So how did you come up with that? How did you come up with that scale though?
That is overrated.
Yes,
because there's niggas out here that really act like ranch is like God's greatest gift to a wing and all that shit. I'm like, that's just fucking over. Like there's like 85 different ranches out here.
I remember I was preteen and I had ranch on pizza for the first time. I don't know what the fuck, who introduced me to the shit, but the shit was amazing. I think it was around And I was like,
blue cheese on pizza?
No, I wouldn't. No, why would I do that, Jerv?
Oh, nigga.
Why do y'all niggas insist on trying to make pizza better?
I don't think I was trying to do that. I think I was just somebody.
This is the New York nigga anymore. How do you guys make? It's got to be this and that. Like, man, fuck out of here.
But you also got to understand this too. I mean, like, niggas have been getting pizza from like chains. We're not getting the pizza where you niggas is really making it from fire brick ovens, and niggas got a whole pie laid out, and y'all can buy it by the slice. We're forced to buy a whole large, medium, small pizza, right? And then we get the McDonald's version. Well, no, I can't say McDonald's. We'll get the fucking Little Caesars version of fucking pizza, right? You get Pizza Hut, you got Round Table, you got all these chains that are there, and it's like cheese, grease, pepperoni. They're over serving, like, you know what I mean, the goodness of it, and it's associated with football, right? And it's kind of like the fast food of pizza. It's not we don't have one spot where we're like, yo, did you go to Spinelli's? And a nigga walk in and it's a nigga to cut a slice. Like even y'all dollar slice pizza is still better.
It's better than that.
Than most pizza. Yeah. Look at Jerv. Yeah. Go ahead, Jerv. Go ahead. Tell me something.
By the way, let me just say, Jerv said, "Oh, here comes the New York guy." All right, Jerv. What if I told you I like ketchup on my Philly cheesesteak?
I'd say I'd say,
That's
hey,
a normal thing, right?
No,
you're with me because I eat ketchup on my cheesesteak.
Do you?
I'm a ketchup guy.
I don't like ketchup anymore. I used to love ketchup, especially on my fries. I eat my fries damn near plain at this point. Well, shit, when I could eat fries, but
damn, boy, I don't little lick of a trick.
Yeah, I can't fucking eat shit now.
Somebody Instacart my man some lettuce.
Nah, actually, nigga, I've been eating salmon, cod, and fucking chicken breasts nightly.
Seasoned or unseasoned?
So I can. That's the fucked up thing about it. I can have certain seasons. So I got like garlic pepper, onion pepper. I can't have black pepper, so I have to only use salt.
Oh, you can have salt.
I can have salt. I can have salt.
All right.
No. Like, all right, hold on. Because I want to go through this, and then niggas can frown or give me the thumbs up. Because I can still eat mad shit, right?
Okay, give me the list.
So meats and poultry, right? I can have beef, lamb, chicken, and turkey.
All right,
and you can season them,
and I can season them, right? For seafood, I can have cod, red snapper, crab, salmon, shrimp, lobster, and scallop.
Yeah,
I can't have calamari. I can't have.
Sounds like you got a lot of options there.
No, I got hella options. First of all, oils and fats, flaxseed, olive, or canola. I use olive anyway, so that was never like.
And canola is what the usual shit that be in the spray, right? Like canola is like.
But I can't eat In and Out because they use peanut oil.
All right, man. Well,
don't y'all not like In and Out anyway on the West Coast?
I like In and Out. I like In and Out.
You're not missing much. You're not missing much.
Pause. Nuts and seeds. Flaxseed, almond.
Double pause.
Right? Flaxseed, almond, chia, pecan, and walnut.
Chia.
Right?
Okay.
Which ain't bad.
I wouldn't even know what that's in. So
yeah, all right, I'm good.
All right. So basically, beans and I can have black eyed peas, I can have black beans, I can have a green bean and lima bean. That's it.
Okay.
No string beans, none of the extra shit.
String beans.
Grains and cereals.
Okay, here we go.
I can't have wheat bread. I can't have white bread. I can have flaxseed bread, right? Which probably doesn't taste great. I can have oatmeal. I can have rice, white or brown, or basmati, and I can have quinoa. Vegetables. Quinoa. I can't have corn, but I can have broccoli. I can have okra. I can have ginger. I can have onion. I can have spinach. I can have sweet potato, kale, lettuce, asparagus, beet, carrot, celery, cilantro.
What can't you have?
I mean, no, it's mad shit in there. Like, I can't eat oranges no more.
Oh,
yeah.
No, hold on, Jerv. Like oranges, that's like so you can't have orange juice, huh?
No.
So Trey didn't drink no orange juice. All Trey drinks is water.
I was gonna say no mimosas for Trey, but then I realized no champagne.
no champagne, no nothing.
So for fruit, I can have a banana, blueberry, cherry, mango, plum, apple, grapefruit. So basically no acidics, right? No acidics.
Well, grapefruit's
high in that.
Except grapefruit, right? I can have lemon. I can have a peach. I can have a papaya.
These niggas are making shit up. You can have lemon.
No,
these niggas is lying, man. Like,
look, it's an O type diet.
It's like, hey, bro, you can't touch that orange.
So here's the thing.
The nigga didn't want you to eat his orange in the doctor's office, so he told you can't have oranges.
It's an O diet, nigga. No oranges.
So basically, I can't have caffeine, no coffee, which I didn't drink anyway. If I can't have tea. I can't have.
You were a tea guy, right? You were a tea guy.
I was a tea guy. If I do have tea, it has to be peppermint or ginger root. Ugh. Which is super specific, and they're like very like I'd rather not have them at all. And I can't have white wine, even though I'm done with alcohol, but I can only have red because the sugar in the white.
Oh,
okay.
So no sweets, no dairy. Black people are not supposed to have dairy anyway because we lactose, most of us.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
But we do it anyway.
I be fucking some cheese up, bro.
I can't give up cheese. I give up milk though, man.
So that's the thing.
You do almond milk?
Yes, I can do almond milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been vegan before, so this is not hard. But in the past 2 weeks since we've recorded, I haven't had cheese, bread, sugar.
That's why that nigga look angry right now.
But it's different. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm taking it as is.
Yeah. No, you doing what you.
But I think it's going to be more difficult when I'm out and niggas like, let's go eat.
Yeah.
And now I got to look at a menu.
Look, I'll tell you right now.
You got to ask how things are prepared now.
Yes.
No.
And it sucks.
Because
I can't have fried foods.
Anytime someone says let's go out, just say we're getting sushi. That's your go out meal now.
Yeah.
You gotta
that's
just
fair.
sushi.
That's my cheat.
Is enough of a it hits all the things that you can have. It avoids a lot of things that you can't have, and it's like under the radar enough that someone could go out with you and not realize, oh, we picked this place because he's watching what he eats.
Until it's the 10th time in a row and Trey then say, yo, let's go get sushi. They like, nigga, what's something different?
I'm just not linking with niggas no more. Like, I'm at this point where I guess since I can't drink, that was my social time. Happy hours, shit like that. I don't want to be in a spot where niggas is mad lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't smoke weed enough for me to be like, yo, let's go get high. Like, I'm not one of them type of smokers. So like now I'm just like, I went out not too long ago and niggas was like really faded. Right? This is actually last week because I did the panel and it was open bar. Now my job is every time we go out, it's always open bar. Right? And I think this is probably the start of my problem. Yes, every time. Anytime you go out with us. I'll bring you the next time, so you can get faded. But niggas got low-key mad at me because I was drinking cranberry juice on the open bar because we have to reach a certain limit.
You said this last.
You have to spend a certain amount of money. Yeah, so it'll be maybe like $1,500 on the limit. And you're like, well, nigga, only 11 people showed up today.
Oh,
and I'm the only nigga, and they not, nigga, the bar don't charge you for cranberry juice. A nigga just give it to you like, why are you here? Here. Bro, you know what I mean?
Buy Shirley Temples. They'll charge you for that.
Probably. But
mocktails, yeah.
Oh, but you probably can't. You probably can't have the fucking
sugar. It's got sugar.
Yeah, you can't have the shit in it. Yeah. Damn.
So my main thing right now.
I just killed Trey real quick. My bad, bro.
No, it's all good. But I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I'd rather just not even do it. And it's getting colder, so I'm not gonna be out like that. I ain't giving a fuck.
Yeah, hot cocoa. The only way I know it's colder is when I look on TV, I'm watching football and say, wow, them people wearing hoodies and shit. Like, oh, that's right. It's like 93 degrees.
I went out today to go get a fucking Xbox headset and it's fucking 50. And I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back out. I'm not coming back out, even though that's fine. But I know it's starting to get to that point where I'm about to save so much fucking money by like just saying no. I even deleted fucking Instagram off my phone. And the reason
pause
why
right there. Pause right there because we're gonna transition right now. But before we transition, how much of this deleting Instagram are we gonna talk about?
None.
Okay. All right. Let's just
we'll just leave it at you deleted Instagram and then we'll move on.
Well, I'm just gonna say I deleted Instagram for food temptations. But that's not obviously
moving right along. Jerv, you have on the agenda here, you have Mace and Diddy. And this is a continuation of some shit that you had sent in the chat a couple of days ago where Mace posted some shit where I don't know, he's talking mad cryptic. Niggas didn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Do you want to give us some details on this?
I mean, basically, your man Puff has been on a. I guess he has a new project or whatever the fuck out. I don't know. He's been doing a ton of interviews, and then a while back he said in interviews he made comments about how he doesn't owe niggas no bread, this, that, and the third. And Mace has been rather vocal about him owing some bread. And then maybe I want to say like 4 or 5 days after that, Mace posted this wild shit on his Instagram page. Basically,
I'm never gonna apologize. I'm like, apologize for what?
Yeah, right. And so first it starts with, they had this the 3-headed monster tour or whatever. Yeah. And
I mean, you paid for it, nigga. So tell us more.
Well, here's the thing:
hard-earned money.
They didn't get my money. Somebody else grabbed the ticket. I was literally about 24 hours away from paying that person back for the ticket that they got for me, whatever. I was actually on the fence because I didn't want to go because I feel like, all due respect to Cam, I feel like he's going to be trash. I haven't seen Mace on stage since probably about fucking 97, 98. So I'm going to go out. He's a little rusty on that. And then Kiss, I've seen the Locks perform plenty of times. It wasn't $150 ticket. Put it like that. I didn't feel like their ticket should be $150. I felt like this was more of a $50, $60 type ticket night. $150.
Right?
I mean, $150. Been around for 20 years, bro. So they don't deserve $150.
No,
that's fucking crazy, Jerv. You disrespect.
Not when I can buy 2 tickets to Maxwell, who's like world renowned, for $200, damn near floor seats for 2 tickets, and then you want to pay $150 for these niggas
and a side of a pussy with it.
Pussy pot pie.
So your man Mace basically says he cancels the tour, or he hops off the tour, which ideally cancels the tour, and he puts out that cryptic message basically alluding that Diddy has blackballed him again and he can't do shit anymore.
Damn.
The funny thing about it.
What does he want him to apologize for, though? I don't understand.
Those claims?
Yeah, I guess.
The claims of that he don't pay niggas.
But I mean, it's documented that he doesn't pay niggas. One is
documented too. Why does Puff care, man?
Because he don't know what else to do.
No, it's a power thing, bro. And I'm not even gonna go into this, but yeah.
I love when this topic comes up and my man just sits there. Oh, you're the best, Trayvon Edwards. You're the best.
Kind of related to all of this, maybe not so much, but a little bit. Boosie went on Drink Champs, and Trey, you mentioned you're deleting your Instagram. Boosie says social media is to blame for all this shit. He said your old lady, she used to see 2 different sets of niggas. She see you and then the niggas that she worked with. And that's it. Mm-hmm. That's all she saw. And now she sees 30,000 different niggas every day and sees what her, all these other women are doing or whatever. And that's creating problems in the house. Same thing as they used to see your chick and them chicks that you work with. And now you're seeing 30,000 women and they all look better than your girl.
That's facts, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, though. I don't think it's that so much as people are seeing other people, other options. I'm sure there's that going on as well.
I was gonna say it's false options.
The biggest thing, false options. That's a great way to put it. The biggest thing is people see other people's lives, and I use that in quotes, and saying, "Why don't I have that?" So it's not that. Oh, I want to date her, or I want to date him, for the girls. Oh, I wish that was my man, or whatever. It's more like, well, her man takes her on a trip to Mykonos, but we going down to Jersey Shore. And they had a party they went to Nobu, but we going to like Sister or whatever.
Her man buys fancy ranch, and my man's out here buying fucking Hidden
Valley with some white Timbs on.
Bro, the crazy thing about it, Instagram should be called influence. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all that shit do. At the end of the day, you're left with the idea of whatever your mind creates behind a picture or whatever is sold at that particular point. Because you don't really get to experience that, right? And think about this. I meet a lot of people off the internet, right? Mm-hmm. And it's about almost selling the look, right? You're selling the look. Some people live their shit, which is very stressful because you can't have a bad fucking day on it. Like, if you do have a bad day, niggas is like, nobody want to hear that. Yeah. But if you have a consistent good content, it's like you're almost perfect and you're fake. So it's a lose-lose because people are working their hard-earned jobs. Think about this. think about the work from home culture now, right? In the past 2 years, you work with motherfuckers every day. Now you're pocket watching because a nigga is in Europe and y'all make the same amount of money. And you're like, how? Like, right? How? Then you got a situation where you argue with your spouse, male or female, either or, and nigga get mad, right? Your girl goes to bed, you stay on your phone. Y'all argued over some stupid shit. You having to check your DMs. It's been a chick you've been liking her pics for like 10 months straight, just liking it, casual likes, pictures,
some hard eyes on some IG stories,
and then you finally see in that unread box, hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now
we got action, boss.
Now you're throwing it away all the way over a hey, because now you think you got a potential play. Like, I'm arguing with my girl. I don't have to put up with this shit. The girl I actually like says, hey.
Meanwhile, she probably going through the same shit. She argues with her old man, and she's just upset. She's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to say hey to this nigga who's been thirsting after me for 10 straight months.
So now we have these false options in the play, not knowing that the grass was always nice where you was at. And now you got a divorce. You got somebody cheating on somebody. You got a breakup over some bullshit. And now y'all both sad out here. And I think it gets even worse when you get older, because you either if you go younger, you got to put up with some extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you go older, they looking either for some serious shit or they ain't got time. So you got to look at Jer. You got to pick and choose your poison. So is it worth being out here? Do you have the cholesterol to be out here?
Brother, as someone who's out here, I can tell you it's weird, man. The young ones, man, I just forget sometimes, like, because the hardest thing is like if you're talking to someone who is obviously of age, and we're not talking about going someone in college or whatever, right?
Like 25.
Right, like someone 25, 27, 28, right? Like, so these are people who are graduated and, you know, they got jobs and everything. But like you forget, like, there's so much shit at that age that they're still dealing with that, you know, I moved past a long time ago. And the other thing is also this is a generation of people, no matter how old they get to be, they grew up. This thing raised them. I think we're all old enough where, oh shit, there's this new thing.
We remember life before it.
Exactly. And for these motherfuckers, they don't.
Yeah.
And so this shit matters to them in a way that it doesn't matter necessarily to me. And I'm like, why the fuck is this so hard to understand? And I'm like, oh, because you're fucking old and she's not.
Yes.
So it's a weird kind of dichotomy, man. But again, I think the biggest thing, and this has nothing to do with age, the biggest thing is the how come or why come they get to do this and I can't. Why? What am I doing? What's wrong with my life? Right? Because that's and what it ends up being is what's wrong with my life.
No one ever sees the grind either of me.
Or sometimes it's not even a grind, man. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you went on this trip. You know why? Because your cousin is fucking you know, I don't know, name someone, like is fucking John Wall. And that's why you got to do this. Right? It's like you didn't.
Yeah, there's no underlining story to add to the to the trip of why.
Right.
There's no why to the why.
And by the way, like there's for all the ones that you just see people you don't know what the backstory is. The ones that really piss me off are the ones where I do know the backstory. And I see these people posting, like it's one thing, it's like, oh yeah, I'm out with the fellas and we got to go to the. It's another thing when it's like, only the lion never worries what the sheep has to say, and they're like out like on a boat somewhere. Like, nigga, that's not your boat. I know how you got on the boat. It had nothing to do with you being a lion. It's because one of your friends hooked it up, right? And it's no shame in that. We're allowed to go out and have fun with our friends. We all know people who are quote unquote rich or influential or whatever. For me and Jerv, that person is Trey. But the idea is like imagine like Trey said, come to Soho House. Me and Jerv, let's go hang out. And then me and Jerv go on that balcony on Dumbo House and take pictures of the skyline and be like, king of the city, you know, sometimes you just have to get away from it all. Man.
King of the city is wild.
I'm gonna tell you
right
now.
That shit. Like,
if you niggas did that, I would never talk to you guys only on the pod. But I would be upset with y'all for like 2 weeks. These niggas is gross, man. Look how these niggas is behaving themselves. No dignity.
But yo, how would you have felt if you saw me at Soho when I went to Soho in Austin? And I just had mad selfies and all types of pictures of me inside, so like breaking all the fucking rules. Well, you would be embarrassed.
No, Dan would have got you Jazzy Jeff, first of all. And then secondly, after that, like I probably would have been like, yeah. No, I think I would give you a pass because you haven't been outside in 3 years. And then secondly, I would feel you just out of touch.
Yo, Trey, this nigga was amazed that he got a full can of ginger ale. What a fucking
flight, dog. No, but yeah. I mean, we are also talking about Jerv, where Jerv think every nigga got money and nigga just be going to happy hour, where the price is slashed tremendously, and he's like, of course a nigga would go to that establishment. It's Trey, and it's like, nigga, I paid $14.99 for this. Like, it's not crazy, but Jerv, I get it. You just like it.
No, it's just, bro. You different now to me, yo. I mean, I guess I just never pegged you for like a tote bagger, like
that nigga was always a weirdo. What are you talking about?
Damn, why gotta be a weirdo?
I guess I just always picked like to me, Trey was cool. Not saying you're not cool anymore.
This nigga crazy, dog.
I mean, it's like
look at I love how I became the Sean of the pod. Right he kicks me.
My bad. Yo. I just didn't think you'd be a tote bag guy. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think you was Instacart guy. You know what I mean? I felt like you was a go to the store guy. You know what I mean?
My last take on this, first of all, how did I lose my coolness by wearing a tote bag to carry all my belongings? A backpack is fucking crazy.
Is it? I don't really feel like it's crazy. I feel like it's kind of just, it's what it's there for. It's a book bag, bro. Like, niggas been having book bags their whole lives. Now niggas get bread, and now they don't do book bags. They have tote bags and all their essentials for the day, and they carry their own wine when they go out because they're such a wine kind of sore.
Hey, man, you in my bag. Trust me. Look, you in my bag. You be texting me about the wine, bro. Hey, it works out, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of two weirdos, I guess, Atlanta.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. Is this over yet?
It's another example of an episode as a standalone episode. I liked it, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't fit into a bigger story. And so I'm just like, Jerv, are you like, he's gonna hate that? I was like, I actually like this shit. It was funny, but I'm just like, it's just a one-off.
There is no story anymore, bro.
I was gonna say they're just kind of giving us the episodes that are old and took the money and run. And
yeah,
I mean, I'm not mad at it. Again, finding a way to cast Soulja Boy, great. Love Soulja Boy. He's like the Ray J to me. But in the instance of the Crank That Killer, I think that's hilarious too.
Yeah.
But the idea, like, let's fast forward to this one part, right? In order to tell a message about
materialism
and dignity, right? I think they just went a little too far on how far niggas would go for materialism. And I get it, right? You got the two characters, and nigga, it's just a kiss. Now, again, we have no problem with the kiss. But why was it needed? That was probably the by far extreme measures of materialism. Like, think about it. What's the craziest thing you've done for something materialistic? Like I've seen, yeah. I mean, sure.
Done some crazy things in that regard.
I was gonna say, I risked my life for that plenty of times living in Compton. But Nice Kicks has shown how certain stores wouldn't sell shoes to these, these customers unless they like creased up their sneakers. You know what I mean?
Really?
To like have.
Wait,
I'm not doing it.
Hold on,
Yes.
this is real?
They've done it before. Not
They make
like
they
certain.
I didn't see the crease. They made you put them on.
No, I'm not talking about making people kiss or whatever. I'm talking about the idea that, hey, I came in, you have it in my size. Here's money. Wait. You gotta do something else for me. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
I mean,
real thing?
the thing is mainly making sure they're not resold and people are actually wearing their shoes. And it had got to that point because it's almost to a. I mean, shit. You take my money, I should be able to do whatever I want with it.
Yeah, I could do whatever the fuck I want with it. You sold it. If you think it's worth more, then nigga, then charge more.
That's a fact.
I mean, I don't know. That's my opinion on stuff. It's like, if you feel like it's not like you're hooking this person up. This is a customer. This is a random person who's walked off the street. Now it's different if it's like, yo, hey, Trey, can you do me a favor? Can you hit up your guy? And I really want those, And then, hey, man, I got you the bread fours. I know you've been asking about them. These are brand new. They're charging like retail for them. Oh, thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. And then tomorrow, so an on goat 1,500 or whatever. Like, that's fucked up. But if I'm a regular ass customer, you have zero say in what I do with this. I have money. You send it to me. That's it.
Well, Nike has a good problem now since the pandemic kind of struck on the shipment sizes and all that stuff. They've over-ordered. And now they're shutting down the bots. Now, is this going to scare away that particular community?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Don't believe it. The black and light steel ones that came out, try to get them. Didn't work.
I think the Chicago 85s are going to be available.
Want them, man? What?
Jerv, did you get a pair of Tom Sachs?
I did, but I didn't get them retail. I had to get them off of GOAT.
You didn't go to Cole?
I did, and Cole's didn't. The two Coles near me didn't have them.
Cole, the department store.
Yeah, they sold the Tom Sachs there. They made them available. That's crazy. Jerv got the Tom Sachs. I remember Jerv clowned me for like maybe a day, and then he was like, "I actually fuck with them Jones."
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I appreciate good footwear. Sometimes things look weird at first, and then you give it like a little squint, and you're like, "Oh shit, not that bad." So
I cannot wait. Oh,
I'm not posting them anywhere.
No, I cannot wait until you wear a tote bag.
Nigga, I'll tell you this right now.
Over your dead body?
Over my fucking dead body. The only tote bag you'll see me is a tote bag that Target gives you now when you buy shit. That's the only tote bag I got. And
nigga, that's New York City. That's how niggas have them.
Yeah, bro. But I'm direct from store to house with it, with the stuff I purchased from the store in it. I'm not then going to be like, hey Trey, you want to meet up for some? First of all, I'm not going to do that anyway. But Trey, you want to meet up for some coffee and then show up with my tote bag with all my with my laptop and everything in it? You know what I'm gonna have on me? My book bag, 2 straps on the bag. I'm outside, bro. I don't understand why you're so anti-book bag. Like, that's crazy to me.
My nigga, I'm almost 40. I don't need to be wearing a fucking backpack.
What the fuck? Oh, now after you hit a certain age, you can't wear a book bag?
No, you can wear a backpack. I just don't need to wear it.
Let me tell you something.
On this day to day.
What the fuck? Like, I'm the only nigga in there walking around in my job, first of all, with a backpack on. No one at my job wears a fucking backpack.
Jerv, that's the other thing you gotta remember. This nigga works in a creative space. Like,
I see his IG, or I used to.
It's the cats that show up to work on a unicycle and shit, man. Like that's how I commuted. Like, you know, Like that, it's a different world, man. Like I'm with you, Jerv. I'm a backpack guy. I like the balance on my shoulders, the two straps. I feel like if I need to run, I know ain't nothing slipping off me or anything like that. And it seems to like transport and carry all the things I need. I got like a damn near podcast.
A backpack is. I only use a backpack when I gotta go on a plane.
I use it there too. So excellent. It's an excellent carry-on, I must say.
Bro, I'll be walking around New York City. I don't want a fucking backpack on my back the whole time.
Do you carry your laptop with you, Trey?
Yes, everywhere. Because I go to, I'm commuting to work. Like sometimes.
But isn't it kind of loose in the tote bag? You don't worry about like no padding.
No, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, we work with Apple. We could get another one.
I'm just saying, like it's you still got to sit there and transfer.
Hey, dog, that's rich nigga problems right there, yo.
Nah, I mean, I got like a little slot in there, and should be loose.
So you don't have your generic tote bag. You have a tote bag that has compartments.
My nigga, you know I got multiple tote bags first of all, and then I have a tote bag with the zip, and it has a mini pocket in there where I can put certain things in there, and I got like USB-Cs in there and all kind of shit that I can use.
Tote bags are fucking hilarious to me. I'm sorry. I know I'm out of touch. I don't give a fuck, dog. I'm not out here with the tote bag. I'm good.
Question going back to the Atlanta episode. What's something because I did find funny them clowning on like who the fuck did a crack that Soulja Boy dance, and like Paperboy's kind of looking stressed because turns out he did one in 2007. What's something that exists somewhere, like either video or audio or whatever, of something that you're like, oh my God, I hope that never sees the light of day?
I have a rap freestyle on my phone that will never see the day of light. It's me and Sheed. I was high on my mind, but it's a terrible rap song.
You still have it? Have it?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Can I hear it next time I come to New York?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
All right.
Oh, see that? Oh man, you trust us. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
No,
man.
if y'all leak it, then that's on y'all. I'm gonna sue y'all.
I ain't got shit, my nigga. You can have my book bag if you want.
Cool. I'm gonna do you like listen, I'm gonna do you like the Sandy Hook nigga. You ain't gonna never be able to make money in your life.
Oh shit. Jerv, what do you have? What have you
got? When I was younger, my homies, we went to Wildwood, and they had, back in the day when you could go. It's a beach. Come on,
that's crazy, man. Nigga going to a spot called Wildwood. Yo, oh my God.
Oh shit! I just snorted.
Yo, this nigga going to spots called Wildwood, but can't wear a tote bag.
Hey man, they had like one of those. They had one of those joints where you can make like
go to Wildwood
music videos.
Oh and shit. Yeah.
So the three of us, we did More Money, More Problems, including the dance moves and yeah. That tape 100% exists out there. And there's only one person that has it. So if it ever got leaked, he would have won. He would have won. Oh yeah. Hands down.
I mean, I've done some shit like in Vine era, but Vine, all the videos like died. Like unless you were like really ripped them.
Yeah.
Like I was doing some crazy shit. Like shit like was what? Crazy.
Like what?
I know I like flipped into some fucking snow in my boxers like crazy.
Please don't tell me you were the only black guy out there that did when that happened.
No. I mean, yeah, I was the only person that did it, but I lost a bet, and then I also performed singing at this spot in Detroit. Is a picture of me at Miller Field in Milwaukee with Bango, and I had red hair, red shirt, red pants, and red shoes. I don't know where it's at. I don't think we'll ever find it on the internet. I mean, I got a bunch of random because I just usually lose bets, dog. Like that's the thing. So it's like losing bets on the internet is just like probably the worst shit. Oh, planking. I don't have all my pictures of planking, but I was doing planking like crazy.
Oh, you was one of them. I did the ice bucket challenge. I definitely did
ice bucket challenge too. My cousin had shout out to cousin Bruce. Bruce has a video of me from 2013, and nigga poured like ice on me and shit. And like Bruce has a bunch of I don't know how he kept these motherfuckers, but he has every crazy video of me. Like he might be the cousin like Kanye had that stole his laptop and could sue me later. Like he the nigga that got like real dirt on me for real.
That's funny.
He might be like cousin Proof for you. I mean,
oh no, but yeah, Proof does. Oh, you know, I don't know. Proof has a lot of shit on him, but I don't think he has anything on me specifically. But he's got a lot of like I got right here one of Proof's CDs of beats that Cole made for him because he paid Cole. This is what Cole was like, you know, again in college or whatever. Like he paid Cole's phone bill for beats, and so he's got this CD of beats, and it's right there. I haven't played it in like 100 years, but it's like these are genuine Jermaine Cole produced music right now. I could like dump some unreleased shit at any time, but for me, it's one of two things. One, I also have the infamous rapping phase when I was in college, of which I can only remember one line. I jack beats like Puffy. I get bitches wide out like OJ McDuffie.
Shout out to OJ McDuffie every time.
Only I remember I had the worst flow. And then niggas told me you gotta switch the flow up. I was like, I am switching the flow up. I was like, no, you rap the same way. And it was like this. It was like I can't remember what the first time was. I jack beats like Puffy. I get bitches wide out like OJ McDuffie. And I'm like, no, you gotta switch the flow. I was like, okay. And every fucking time I just got caught in the same shit. And I like it's a long ass verse, so I'm not. I would definitely like laugh, but also be embarrassed if that shit ever got out there. And then the other thing, what's up?
No, I was gonna pull back to Atlanta, and I was thinking about. You remember how Paperboy's in the mall, and he's trying to be disguised, and they're talking about a nigga with no logo on his hat, and he's trying to be low. What has been the craziest shit you worn trying to be low key?
I never done anything crazy, but definitely like, so it's fun. I laughed at that especially hard because when I go to watch my kid play, my kid started playing basketball. When I go to the games, I will wear a hat that has no logo on it and wear it low. Like no one will recognize me this way.
That nigga said, "There go Chris Evans right there."
That
was fucking
Captain
funny.
America. That was funny, man.
Okay, here's another one for you because Jerv might not have the answer for that one. What vendor stopped you in the mall that really got your attention? What was the last vendor that stopped you? Like where you're walking the mall, whether it was free samples, whether it was a chain, whether it was a sneaker cleaner.
Free samples. The nigga that said, we know how bourbon chicken tastes. Nigga, I don't know. Let me try it one more. I am always going free samples. You got samples? I'm having them. The most disappointing one is when it's like outside of the soap store and they got a sample of soap. Like, nigga, how am I sample soap? And it smells like that shit. And it smells like food. Why would you do that? Like, so, but yeah, I'm definitely hitting up free samples every time. I don't care what it is. If I'm walking in the mall and there's free samples, I'm gonna try it. But the last time like one of those kiosk vendors got me was probably 2004 with them sneaker cleaners. Oh no! I mean, this is back when this shit was, fairly new. I remember they cleaned my sneaker. I was like, oh my god, this look new. But then I had one sneaker that was clean and one wasn't. So I was like, I gotta buy this shit now. And then I realized, man, they just put a little bit of like Windex and water and shook that shit up and give you a brush.
Jerv, anybody got you?
I haven't really done the vendor shit in a while. So the last time I got was probably way back, like in college, back in the Nokia.
So you have a cell phone?
The Nokia days when you could change out the antennas and all that shit. Oh, bro, I was a changing out my antenna and face of my phone like kind of guy, man. Yeah, oh no, I was heavy I always like to have the shit that was different. Right. So I had all mine were like just different Disney characters. So like one day I go to class, I'd have Donald Duck with the fucking blue antenna, and then the next day I go to class, I have fucking Mickey Mouse with the red antenna.
Trey, talk to your boy, man.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Sick nigga, he's worse, man. He can't say shit about my tote bag. Yo, yeah. I mean, I was at Galleria Palms in Tempe. And I got stopped for a fucking massage.
I've done that before too, man. I won't lie.
I was like, but the massage was whack.
Yeah, it's always whack.
I was like, oh my god,
it's always whack. That's
the massage, the middle of the middle of the mall massage that you sit in the chair. It's literally never good.
It's face down.
Oh, I let a lady spray some shit on me too, like some cologne. I was hot. That shit stunk. I felt like I got hit by a skunk the whole time. She's like, sir. And I stopped and just was kind of like looking at her, and she sprayed that shit on my shirt.
Oh, she just sprayed, no questions asked.
No questions asked.
And I'm like, niggas first, ask questions last.
Shit was undie.
No, man. That's a no. No for me. There's one last thing from Atlanta. What's my man's name? That guy named Doug or whatever.
Oh, the rapper named Doug?
Some guy named Doug.
Some guy named Doug.
He's ass. He's ass.
No,
that beat was crazy.
That beat was
crazy. If Jerv was a producer, I think he'd make that beat.
Oh, here you go. There we go.
He's entered warfare mode.
Because I attacked his tote bag. This nigga's got beef with me now.
Speaking of beef, power. Oh man! First of all, as we predicted, old girl died. Reggie's fine. Reggie from Ballers is fine. We see the one other Italian dude. He's bowling. He's living his life. Then all of a sudden, here comes Lou. And because
power
it's power,
wants to turn into casino.
Yeah, but also because it's power, no one ever just shoots anybody. That's to say, hey man, what's up, man? Oh, you don't want to do this? Yeah, I kind of do. Like we have to have a whole conversation.
It was two of those like that. Famous when he caught the body.
Well, I like the famous one.
Okay.
I like the famous scene actually. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so that dude's dead, and now Reggie from Ballers is at the funeral, and he's crying, but he's tough. He got sunglasses on, so he ain't gonna cry. So he gonna cry like a cartoon character. Look, I'm like, just let that nigga have an emotion, man. It's all right. Not everything has to be comedic with him, right? The crackhead gets picked up by the cops for peeing and having a bunch of crack rocks in his pocket and some stolen Snickers bars or whatever. He says, I know who shot the cop. He goes, they put him in the thing, and old girl shows up, and he's like, yeah, it was a young boy that was with him or whatever. Ha ha ha. Wow.
Yo, what was Marvin putting that nigga on the bus only for the nigga to get off? That was so predictable.
I thought he was gonna give him like $100.
Nigga gave him a wad.
Oh, what, nigga, I wanted that shit. It's 2022. I'm like, yo, give me that shit.
I'll go to Atlanta.
This show is weird because sometimes it's like, we need $10,000. Where are we going to get $10,000 from? And other times niggas just be handing like, here, like this clear, huge wad.
Like Lou doesn't have the money, but all of a sudden, hey, I'm also glad that nigga Cartier's gone. I hated that nigga.
You don't like Cartier the way he talks.
Cartier looks like a street shark. Y'all don't know if you remember that cartoon. But
yeah, I do. Yeah.
The shark yeah, bro. Cartier's like,
but Trey, low key, you Cartier, right? You know that, right?
Oh, how he act? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Trey, this caviar's beluga. It goes well with my vodka. Da, da, da. Like,
nah, that nigga corny, bro. He was trying to oversell his cool too much.
He was. He did. Like, and I think a lot of that
is trying to get them yams.
Oh man.
But he couldn't read the room. She don't care about that shit like that.
I don't have to pay for that. It's like, nigga, you kind of do.
Nigga, you took her out on like 6 dates. You already started paying.
Yeah, man. It's R.I.P. Cartier though. Like the worst part was a famous came through. He's like, teach a man how to fish, and he'll eat for the rest of his life. He's like, I just need help with my like that nigga's so dumb.
Yeah, he's an
like
idiot.
it's so like I said, you'll never go hungry again. Like I'm about to be homeless.
Actually, it's not in the Bible. It was by the Chinese proverb, Lao does all. You know what I mean? And he's over there like.
The wild part is he didn't teach Famous how to fish.
No,
he just pushed that nigga out the door.
That was funny.
Man. Poor Famous, man. But yeah, Famous, okay, so here's the funny part. When Famous is lying awake in bed and he like gets up and he leaves the apartment, goes in the hallway, I was like, I swear to God, no joke. I was like, oh my God, Famous is about to whore himself to that older lady for money. Like, don't do it, Famous. Have dignity. Like, and it was like, I want your mom's gun. I'm like, oh, the gun. Oh,
okay.
I forgot all about the gun. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, damn. But like, I like that shit, Trey, because he never done this shit before.
Yeah. So now he's about to just get into a whole shit that's way over his head. Does he turn into a killer?
Well, here's the thing. We know that the cross the hallway neighbor, again, can't mind his own fucking business. Always at his peephole every time some shit go down. So I think he's probably going to think that it was Kanan that did it. Because he saw Kanan's face when Kanan whooped the dude's ass the last time. Remember, like we opened the door and shit. I'm like, mind your business, old man. But well,
so I mean, they kept saying Famous out loud when he said it. So I was thinking maybe that. Like,
that's true.
Famous, like,
also, it is funny that Famous thought that he could put on a ski mask and rob somebody he knew. I was like,
it was great. It was great because his voice is not recognizable.
His voice and his fucking face, man. Like he got these weird Muppet eyes, man, with the big eyebrows and shit.
Why didn't Kanan just give him the bread? He's already living in his place for free.
I don't
Again, this show has a very thin relationship with money. Sometimes money's everywhere, and sometimes niggas don't have like the $500 or whatever it is for that rent stabilized fucking tenement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I never get it. Like, can y'all afford this shit or not? Y'all complain about the weirdest shit. Like, we lost $15,000, like 15 grand. That sounds like some shit y'all be doing like in your sleep or whatever.
Also, I hate that Joey Badass character is all of a sudden now like not giving up. He's trying to be like, well, that's between y'all. There's some business.
Yeah,
like he's all noble and shit.
I mean, he did make a good point. It's like,
yeah, he did. No, he did. He did.
Fucked it up, and he's like, but he went around me. He's like, yeah, and your son was like, listen to a nigga that went around his dad. Like, nigga, how can you blame them? But also the fact that he's like, yo, as much as I want to destroy Rock and like, nigga, just destroy them. Man. Now all of a sudden you got like morals and shit.
And that's what I'm talking about, man.
He ain't a rat, yo. He's not a rat, he said.
Didn't he snitch to the cops though? Remember?
But that's not his fault though. They were trying to set him. No, but they were trying to set him up. So I guess him snitching to the cops.
Now it changes.
I mean, is that snitching? If someone tries to say that, if someone says Trayvon Edwards did this, and they say that they said that you did it, and the cops tell you that this person then said that you did it, and you're just like, fuck no, I ain't do that. That was such and such. That's snitching.
That's snitching, brother.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, I wouldn't do it either, but
you could throw another name. Jared, don't try to act like you just so street, nigga. Your ass would be fucking.
I don't snitch up. I'm a civilian, my G.
You're fucking singing like a motherfucker, man.
No, dog. 10 toes down, dog. 10 toes.
Video? Did y'all see that video of? These are the young rapper niggas that I've never heard of and shit. But one of these Atlanta niggas got shot, and so they picked up his crew. And the one dude, when I say he was singing, like singing doesn't even. This nigga's giving details and everything. They had the camera on. I'm like, bro, and he's sitting like a child. He's like, whoa, rocking back and forth and shit. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing?
I don't even know who it is. Who was it?
Let me hold on. You know, I don't remember.
I bet you Trey knows who it is. That when you say,
I'm sure I know the rapper, but I'm just like, I just ain't caught wind of it.
So it's not the rapper, right? It's the rapper and his crew got picked up, and here we go. Hot Boy is the name of the rapper, and his affiliate, whose name is Van Sean Sands.
No, I don't.
After he allegedly shot and killed Glock 9 affiliate Baby J. I'll send it to the chat. We don't have to talk about it today, but it's like
You gotta be some type of trash if Trey, and I don't mean this as a shot. If Trey hasn't heard at you, because Trey, you're super tapped in, like super tapped in.
I don't think he's trash. I just think that he just hasn't came across my desk yet.
Oh, you're so politically correct. I appreciate you, good brother. It's okay. I'll say it.
He's in the deep.
I mean, shit, this the team snitching, so that ain't gonna help.
But it is true.
You going to jail?
You going to jail today? Remember that video? Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to that video, which now would be looked at as like, oh my god, this man is like, whatever. You guys get this. Just sometimes it was just a funny video. It didn't have to have a think piece behind it, man. I'm not saying I don't condone the behavior at all. I'm just saying like that shit was funny. You going to jail today? But going back to Power, so there's one episode left.
Mm-hmm.
Who is going to die?
Marvin.
Rock
is gonna.
I'm gonna say,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Lou.
I got Marvin for sure because Marvin just so trying to right his wrongs. And it just kind of lines up.
I got Lou. Here's why I got Lou. Because now it's two niggas that work in the industry that are dead around you, right? Crown Camacho and now Cartier. Basically,
it's gonna come back to you eventually.
Yeah, and he killed them both.
Yep. So it's like at some point he's gonna get knocked. You think Rock gonna die, Jer?
Yeah, at some point in time, she has to die at some point in time. And, again, it's Power. So they could actually beat the mob because it's Power. But in the real world, she should be the one that dies, especially when the hitmen are literally damn near riding past her house every single night.
By the way,
I don't think she dies. I think she's going to get hit and be in the hospital. And we're going to go into the next season where it creates Kanan just kind of being this tough guy.
Question. Isn't 4 niggas sitting in the same car literally like the easiest fucking target?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the niggas wasn't even paying attention or nothing. Like they let these white men just roll right past them and didn't do shit. Like they didn't even like react.
She's got fucking security. All right, so kill them too.
Yeah,
I think both of the brothers gonna die though, and she's not gonna have like.
I hope Lou doesn't die.
She ain't gonna have her muscle. I think she loses her muscle, and then like she's gonna end up getting hit, but she doesn't die.
See, I don't think she's gonna.
And now Kanan.
They just set up this whole Baltimore angle where they're gonna start running drugs down to Baltimore.
Oh, maybe that's how June gets there then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Juke.
So Juke gonna want to be a part of the family business after her dad dies.
And that's how she gonna become a cop.
Well, I think she becomes a cop after she saves old girl ass. She's gonna go back and
you think she gonna save her?
Yeah, she gonna look out because that relationship's still gonna be there. She too obsessed with that shit.
One more episode. By the way, there's the BMF. BMF, the series returns in January, but they got a BMF docuseries that's coming out too. So I don't know if y'all want to tap into that, but we'll see. That's gonna do it for this edition of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. Reminder: you wanted this whole, or if you listen this long, or actually no, the same outro goes right. So all right, 3, 2, 1. Reminder: if you wanted to listen to the entire episode all at once, patreon.com/countthedings. Become a Patreon. You get the entire episode in its totality on Monday, bright and early. If you're okay with waiting, every single segment comes out on a separate day. So just wait for it and you'll get to it sooner or later. And be on the lookout again for those watch-alongs. We got NFL games coming. We got more movies to come watch along. All type of shit. Until next time, stay black, motherfuckers.